into a medical crystal ball to see your risk for getting cancer, would you do it?
I have 3 children. Nothing scared me more than something taking me away from them.
Imagine yourself in Katherine Larson's position. You're a young mom in your late 20s. Family ties mean everything to you, but you also have another family tie to cancer.
Both of my grandmothers had breast cancer or ovarian cancer. My mom had breast cancer about 8 years ago, and I have a sister who was also diagnosed with breast cancer.
Now imagine that one day your doctor offers you a test that looks for a mutation in the BRCA gene, which indicates a predisposition to 2 types of cancer.
It usually comes up in the setting of taking a family history, which is something we do standardly at well-woman annual exams. There are certain criteria that someone would meet. A pretty extensive history of breast or ovarian cancer in the family.
For Katherine, the choice of whether to even take the test deserved careful consideration.
It was too much at once for me. I kind of had to take it step by step.
She hit the online forums to see what other women were saying.
My favorite resource for all of this, it's geared totally towards women who are considering genetic testing.
She talked statistics with her husband, Corey.
When you have the BRCA1 gene, it says mastectomy decreases risk by about 90%.
With her family in mind, Katherine opted for the test, a saliva swab that took only a few seconds, but changed her life when her results came back positive.
It will look at your DNA and tell you if you're prone towards this mutation. And the one that I have is BRCA1, which has an 87% lifetime risk of getting breast cancer.
Add to that a 60% risk of getting ovarian cancer. Because now doctors know a mutation in the BRCA gene increases the risk of both cancers.
She's, really healthy. She's active. I would never guess that that was something that would hit us before she was 30.
Imagining you're Katherine, now what would you do? Wait and hope that cancer never comes? Or have your breasts and ovaries surgically removed as a preventative measure? For Katherine, it was a profound and personal choice.
I'd say I look at getting this information as a gift. I was given the opportunity to peek at my cards and see what my future may or may not hold for me. My husband and I are really close. We've been together for over 10 years. I knew that he was behind me 100%. Ultimately, our goal was the same, was to keep me around as long as possible.
At age 29, Katherine had 2 preventative mastectomies, followed by breast reconstruction.
To know that I carried this risk and not do everything I could to decrease my risk, I think I would wake up and wonder every day, is today the day that I find out that I have cancer? I was doing it on my terms, and I wanted to be able to be their mom for the longer term.
And speaking of families, knowing your risk, would you have your ovaries removed?
The problem with ovarian cancer is it's often found late. There are not a lot of early symptoms to identify the disease in a very treatable stage.
Katherine's choice? She's keeping her ovaries, and so keeping her options open for having another baby.
I don't think it's for everyone. It's a very intensely personal decision that you have to make and look at factors in your life. I don't have any regrets. I feel like I bought myself a lot of tomorrows, and I made it so I enjoy a lot of todays.